before being exalted. He's become corrupted by the comforts that the role offers. And fear of being replaced supersedes righteousness because he's been corrupted. Had he been proven, had he gone on a journey of testing and proving, all of these mistakes would have been weeded out. He would have had the opportunity to face his fears. He would have had tools at hand to use to process and convert his fears and not allow his fears to lead him astray as they did. His fears have led him astray. He doesn't want unity in the house because he feels like unity is going to get him eradicated. Because in his mind, he's remembering the mighty promises of God over the house of David. He can't forget it. So he acts like the Gentile nations within his own house. He looks to keep the house divided because he feels like his livelihood is contingent upon the divide. He looks to find a way of keeping distance between Israel and Judah. So he creates a stumbling block for his own people so that he could keep his title. And he creates this calf and this two calves, golden calves, like Aaron did. And he tells the people, come, remember these? Remember these? Let's get back to this over here. We're doing something different over here, friend. I'm the king, and we're doing something different over here. I'll work it out with God. You guys want two calves? You want two calves? I know you want two calves. I got two calves over here. We're going to honor the calves. I need you to like me. I want to be your friend. And in doing so, we're going to honor these calves. And then we're going to honor the God of Israel too, because we want him to know that we love him too. But we're going to go over here and do this too. Just so that I can keep my seat. And Lonnie Ray, do you want to be a priest? I know you've always wanted to be a priest. I'm going to make you the chief priest. And Curtis, you want to be a priest too? Come on over here. I'm going to make you a priest. Tony, you want to be a priest? Come on. I got all the priests. Don't worry. I know you don't know anything about it. I know you've never seen any of the sacred books, but just put the clothes on. Don't worry about any of that. Oh, we're going to make our own day of honoring. Okay, we're doing our own thing. We're not worried about Judah. We don't want to be like Judah. We're doing our own thing. We're going to honor on the first. Okay, we're going to honor on the first. And we're going to bring our own types of food. We're going to offer our own type. We're going to do our own thing. This is Jeroboam. Completely convoluting, restructuring the whole dynamic. All because he was not proven. He did not know his own self. I spoke to this in the conversation earlier. I used family as an example. about how there are some people, family, friends, whatever, that you could have known a long time. Yet, at certain stages in your life, if they show you aspects of themselves at pertinent stages of your life, you've got to accept what you see. Because where God is taking you requires a certain type of person. The higher you ascend, the more the demons come out to play, friend. It's just part of the process. Like a video game. The higher the level, the more monstrous the demons. You've got to learn how to handle them. And the only way that they can get in is if you let them in. The only way that they can find a way in is if there's a crack. And these cracks come in the form of unhealed traumas, unhealed resentments, insecurities. So if you want to take people with you, whether they're your family that you love and you know that they have issues, or they're your friends and you love them and you know that they have issues, you might not be able to you can't take them to certain levels with you. You can deal with them from a long distance, but having them up close to you is a liability because they have not resolved their own internal discrepancies, which makes them vulnerable. They can be used. Friend, most of your falling out a lot of times is not just with people, it's with spirits. They use people. These spirits will use the people closest to you and provoke them and lead them with thoughts and ideas that either they will feed into or that they will repel, all dependent upon how strong they are in their knowing. Your cousin Kim or cousin Lisa may be a fun cousin. She may be great. You can remember riding on bikes and sitting in the bathtub with her. But you also remember the little insignificant things she does for no reason and how she looks at you when you're happy. Now become a billionaire. How does she handle you? She hasn't come to terms with her own demons. And the demons you're dealing with or that are privy to your level will use her to attack you. Jeroboam is being used by the demons. The demons of fear, the demons of inadequacy, the demons of low self-esteem to do their bidding. Keep this house divided. Lead these people astray. And he's led astray by the demons of fear, the demons of inadequacy, the demons of insecurity. And in that, he sins against himself and he sins against his house. We spoke to yesterday in Ezekiel chapter 33 of the watchman. It's a miracle how God throws all these things in one pot and how I have to come back to them. And how God will allow all of us that want to be leaders so bad. We want to be, I want to be a pastor, I want to be a preacher and all this kind of stuff. I never had a desire to be a pastor or a preacher. I was led to, I've always read my Bible, but I was led to this journey. And there's nothing wrong with those that want to be such. I think it's an honorable thing. But do you want to be that, or are you living somebody else's expectation? And are you just a soundboard for somebody else's agenda? Are you doing this because you really love God? Is it because of the love of the people? Are you offering something in the mix that the people can't get anywhere else? And that's why you do it? Because if you are, blessed are you. But if not, you will be responsible for all you lead astray. It is compiled upon you. You take the iniquity that comes from that and you multiply it off of all of the people that have acted in iniquity under your leadership. That is what will happen to Jeroboam. He led the people astray. All 11 tribes led them premeditatively, led them astray. And because of that, he compounded sin upon his own self that he could not come up from under. God would cut Jeroboam's entire bloodline off. I know I spoke to this about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. It was so shocking to me. Imagine your bloodline, all of those people that have come before you, mom, dad, their mom, their dad, their mom, their dad, children, all of that, from all the way back. The vine is right. And then it gets to you. And you mishandle God's children. And you must manage the spiritual debt that comes from that. All of these tribes. And it's so heavy that your entire vine, eternal death. I just spoke to yesterday. Eternal life, eternal death. Lake of fire, eternal death. Eternal life. But if God cuts your line, friend, there is no more life. Many not going to understand that. That's over many people's heads. But that is deep. All from decisions made because you couldn't handle the role. And the demons that plague at certain levels handled you. I bring all these things up